It is my great pleasure to be able to introduce Liam Byrne, MP for Hogs Hill.
My argument this afternoon is very simple. We are now in a full-on fight for the centre ground of British politics. And Labour, to win, must transform our programme and transform our party. I think in the decade ahead, we now run the risk of a third of our workers falling further and further behind average wages, and that will take the power of government to change. I think it demands a new settlement to ensure that families are not able just to pay their way, but to pave the way to a better quality of life. I think that in this country and in the Labour Party, we need a completely new style of community campaigning where community campaigns are led by Labour politicians. And what I've learnt in Hodge Hill over the last 5 years is that the only route to success is Labour politicians reaching out to civic activists and social entrepreneurs who share our values and our determination to get things done, but they may not be yet part of our party. Canvassing is simply not enough anymore. Community campaigns mean you have to bring together progressive people who share a sense of mission. And what we have to say in the Labour Party is that this is more than simply a renewal of our organisational strength. We have to make this ethos part and parcel of reasserting Labour as the party of community and of responsibility in modern Britain. The speed with which the world is changing today, it is unsettling. And in communities like mine, people want to look out the door and still feel like Britain is their home. But we shouldn't recoil from the pace of change or give up or reach for some kind of reactionary solutions. We have to be the pioneers of a new civic revolution, just as our grandparents were in 19th century Britain when our great cities were first born. We need to think about the new fabric of community institutions, whether it's Sure Start schools, police teams, and ask ourselves, how can they be not just centres of local services, but how can they be centres of local life? We have to look and demand, explore thoroughly, not just in a cursory way, how we mobilise communities to deliver aspects of public service. It demands that we do more on the national stage to raise our voice about the responsibilities of good citizenship and also of good parenting. It demands that we have a party or two. I've argued elsewhere that we should have in this country a national day to celebrate the things that we love about this country. It demands that we reform our citizenship so that there's a clearer sign-up to the basics here in this country. Where we run councils, it demands that we ask the communities that we serve to co-design and help shape local investment in new homes, in new health centres, in the way that services are run, not simply parachute those designs in from on high. And it demands that the Labour Party, as a party and as a movement, do more in local communities to support, mentor, inspire and mobilise the change makers who want to make a difference to the things they see outside their front door, but they're not quite sure where to start. In other words, it demands a constant exercise of imagination in every aspect of our work in opposition, out on the streets of our communities, in putting community life first. And I think it means going back to the organising traditions that gave birth to the Labour Party over a century ago.